So today on my video blog we're going to be featuring not one but two products. First of all, the video is going to be about the Antec Earthwatts 650W power supply, but I'm also testing out a new camera. So we're testing out the M1093IS Kodak camera. It's got a high quality 720p video mode, so you can see we actually started unboxing this before, but my assistant today at home had noticed that you could see her pajamas in the reflection off the packaging, so we had to restart. So first of all, let's get that shiny packaging off there. So first thing we notice about the Earthwatts is they're saying it is green. It is Earth. It is all about the efficiency. So you got your 80+ certification, and the Earthwatt series is actually one of the least expensive, or most affordable, I should say, 80+ sort of certified power supplies. So here we go. Here's all of your standard specifications. So we got 3 12-volt rails, you've got active power factor correction, so that means it accepts any voltage input. It's an ATX power supply, and it's for quiet computing, so that means Antec is advertising this as a quiet power supply. So let's get the box open here. Let's show you how it's packaged in here. So along with their green earth theme, you can see that they're not using a foam package. They're actually using like a brown recycled paper sort of package. And here we go, let's get this out. So first of all, accessories. You have got a power cable. So this is your standard computer power cable. It's got the 3 prongs, it's got the other 3 prongs. There you go. There's nothing really interesting about that. You got your do not eat package. Please do not eat this. Next, we have a piece of brown paper, which we will take off. So that's holding together the 2 sides of the paper clamshell that's holding in the power supply, and then we have these 2 paper pieces here. I better be able to put this back together because quite frankly I do not remember how that went. So then we undo the plastic around the power supply itself, and if I was able to do that I would definitely do it. There we go. And now we can finally extract the Antec Earthwatts 650W. Okay. So the first thing you're going to notice about it is it has a nice big 120mm fan. It's a little bit smaller than the 140mm fans that we're seeing on some other power supplies, but you are going to get adequate ventilation from that for sure, especially for an efficient unit like this. So here you can see you got your normal honeycomb mesh on the back, on-off switch. There's no 120 to 240 volt switch. That is evidence of the active power factor correction of this power supply. On the side, you're going to see the basic specs here. So you've got 3 12-volt rails, rated at a maximum of 22, 22, and 25 amps. That's going to be your most important spec you're going to find on the side. And then on the other side we have an Antec logo. Next thing I want to show you here is actually the connectors that are included with this power supply. So first of all, I'm going to need to get off this zip tie thing. It's one of those reusable zip ties, so if you wanted to use it as part of your cable management scheme, you could actually do that, which is kind of neat. So first of all, we've got, how many, what are these? Okay, we have a 6+2 pin PCI Express connector, so you can use that either for 6-pin PCI Express or 8-pin. Then we have another 6-pin PCI Express connector. And then, so that's 1 8-pin and 1 6-pin, and then we have a 4-pin ATX connector and an 8-pin EPS connector. So you're only going to use one of these 2 for your motherboard there. That provides power to the CPU. So now I'm going to take off this other connector here, and I really wish that I was a little bit faster at taking these off, because man is it ever taking me a long time. There we go. Let's get the rest of our connectors going here. So there is your standard 24-pin ATX connector. It's not too long, but it's not too short. You're going to be able to use that in almost any bottom-mounted power supply case, which it makes sense because Antec was one of the first to make that popular with the P180. And then for the rest of our cables here, let's see what we got. So we have 2 sets of sort of more Molex oriented cables. So here you're going to find 6 Molex cable connectors and 1 floppy connector. And then for the other 2 cables here, we've got 2 more that each have 3 SATA connectors. So 4 of them are right angle, which looks like this, and the other 2 are just straight connectors like that. So thank you for checking out my video blog on the Antec Earthwatts 650W.